Hey, this is Dave from By the Way, and welcome to a new series. Going to be working on this. Is going to go for a little while. It's not a Let's Play, but it is rather a tutorial series. What we're going to work on is Tekkit Tutorials. Lately, I've been working on the Tekkit server with the Kodu, and figured I'm going to put out a series of tutorials explaining the mods that are in that pack for anybody who is interested in playing on it, using the Tekkit. You just want to be able to understand what's going on and how different it is from vanilla Minecraft. This being the first episode, what we're going to do is probably find a decent place. This looks like a decent place to start. And I'm going to go over the basic mods that are installed, the visual control mods. Next episode we will get into I'm going to break it up into sections, tools, energy consumption, or energy building, item acquisition, stuff like that. But today we're going to start right off. As you can see up in the top right hand corner, if you're any type of MMO player, you'll see this map. That is Rise minimap that is automatically installed and is very, very good and useful. As you can see, it moves around with me. My character is the red triangle in the middle. If right now it's bound to the apostrophe, I can bring up a huge version of said map. It gives me my coordinates. I can still move around. Pressing apostrophe puts it back. Now, you see the negative 50 to 47. That is, let's see, we'll match it up here. Bink. Boom, that's my X. Matches up with my X. The 365 is Z. The other numbers are the Y. Roundedness, I believe one is where my feet are. The one in the parentheses where my feet are. The 68, you can see right there, is where my head is. So, see, menu equals period key. If you hit the period key, bam, look what we got here. Now I'm going to move up. Oh, I almost jumped into another one of the mods, but we're going to go right here. We're going to hit the period key, and you have a whole bunch of options. I'm not going to go through every single one of these options. Obviously, enabled, disabled, that's obvious. You can switch it by biome. This is a cave system. It'll help you find those. It's kind of like X-ray vision. And then the regular surface. This is what I use most of the time. Death point is very useful. Enabled, disabled. We'll go with enabled there. The biggest thing you're just gonna be able to switch these out. Showing the slime chunks, very, very useful. There's so many different options in this to help you customize it to exactly what you're looking for. So. One of the main things you're going to use, key config obviously, is changing it around, is the waypoints. This is huge. When you want to add a waypoint, you're going to hit add. This is the coordinates that you're adding it at. You can type these in and put one in. If someone says, oh, my house is at this coordinate, type it in, put it in. But we're going to put the name here. We're going to call it home. And you can change the color. We'll go... Home is going to be straight up red, okay? Obviously, you can change that. We'll go yellow. That looks good. Now you hit OK. Now, back out, exit menu. You see this thing just popped up right here, right in front of my face. That is home, and it will always tell me how far away I am from it, and help me find it. Now, if you look on the mini map, you'll see the yellow triangle. That is going to stay there. And if we get to the point where, let me see if I can run over here real quick. If we get to the point where that goes off the screen, soon, boom, puts a little arrow there. So, and obviously you can still see this in the distance. And if I go with trees in the way, you'll still see it through there. So this is very, very helpful in finding your way back when you're caving, exploring, trying to just get back home to bring back your goodies and get to work. That is Rise minimap. That's going to be one of your main visual mods that you're using. Earlier I accidentally hit the E button, and you'll see it now. This is NEI, not enough items. This is very big. Right now I have it in, we'll go to options, we have it in cheat mode. Now in cheat mode it works just like in creative mode. If I left click on something, I get 64 of it. If I right click on something, I get 1. If I shift click, nothing happens. So left clicking, and then over here we got the delete and delete. Now these are this is every item that is in the mod. We will not go over every single one of these. We will go over the general usage of the majority of them. Like these are all jacketed blue wire. They're just jacketed with different things. You can change the time of day in cheat mode, and then you can save certain setups. So if we had it like that, then we threw it away, go to load one, it's there. So delete it, and then heal the player, obviously. Heal the player. What I use in my Let's Plays is not cheat mode, but recipe mode. That is, say you want to know how an automatic crafting table is created. When you left click on it, it shows you. Okay? Now, I can't do anything. Ooh, there we go. That was a right click on there. That shows the upgraded version of it. But I can't do anything to get these into my inventory. I can't drag and drop. I can't do anything to get them in there. If it has a recipe, it'll show you how to make them. That's what I use in my Let's Plays, is recipe mode. For the purpose of this tutorial, I will be using the cheat mode just so I don't have to make everything and farm everything up from scratch. So utility mode gives me the ability to delete stuff out of my inventory. Just done. I will be using cheat mode. Item IDs, you can show them. They're usually stupid numbers that just don't make any sense and you don't really need to know. I always hide them. So many options here. You can obviously turn it off. So when you go in there, it's gone. It's not in your way. There are different layouts, as you can see. I mean, this is just, oops. And you can search. So say I want to know how to make a redstone engine. Bam, there it is, by typing in. Now if I hit enter, boop, cheat mode puts it in my hand. There it is. Okay. Awesome. Now obviously we will go into what all of these things do, or their general purpose and how to create them. There's different levels. A couple of tutorials I did with these collectors. You probably recognize these. There's different levels of those collectors. We'll go into that, and that's going to be the equipment exchange portion of this tutorial. That's the main controls of NEI right there. Now it does look like we have Optifine, or an Optifine style graphics mod. This will give us the ability to change render distance to extreme levels. A lot more control over the performance, the quality of what we're seeing in the game. Also, if you hit the control button, boom, you get a little bit of a zoom. I'm like, whoa, I'm here. What's in that tree up there? Boom. Oh, there's nothing. It's just a tree. So, those are going to be your basic installed mods for visual usage. Rise Minimap being one of the better ones, more helpful ones. It is one that a lot of people use because its client side does not affect server play in any way. It just gives you a map. The maps do, for the most part, work in the nether. Sometimes they glitch out a little bit. NEI, big help. I use it you've seen it in my Let's Plays. It shows you recipes. It'll let you, I mean, obviously this is in cheat mode. It'll let you check out things. Very helpful. But we will go into all of these things. the items. This is just the first episode giving you a basic overview of the general mods that are involved in the Tekkit mod pack. Okay, what I'll do is I'm going to put a link in the description to the site, so you can check that out, and you can always check out some of my Let's Plays. I'm currently using the Tekkit pack exclusively on the Kodo server. Check those out if you want to see a little bit of it in action. We will move on to power, item retrieval, the EMC's value of items and how they work with equivalent exchange. We'll go into a little bit of transportation, which includes some of the railcraft stuff right here. There's a lot of different rails that have been created. Solar panels. We're going to go into all of this in some of the upcoming episodes, so please stay tuned. If you enjoyed this video and you're looking forward to some more Tekkit tutorials and a little bit more explanation of this mod pack, which is a very great mod pack. It gives you the ability to not have to go through the pain and annoyance that it is to install all these and get them working together. It's all together in one. Give me a thumbs up, give me a favorite. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to see the rest of these videos. I am Dave from By the Way. This is the first episode of Tekkit Tutorials with just a basic controlled visual mods in the Tekkit pack. Stay tuned for the rest of the series coming up. This should be pretty decent and helpful. I hope it helped you, and I look forward to hearing what you think about this series and what you want to see come from it. One of the last episodes I will throw out there is going to be a what do you want to see kind of episode. So start thinking about that, leaving it in the comments. Follow me on Twitter, give me a Twitter message, and that last episode will be filled with what you want to see and what you want to see created. So stay tuned for more of the Tekkit Tutorials. I'm Dave from By the Way. Like always, good luck and have fun.